Welcome back, everyone. I'm Kevin with Texas Veteran Lawn Service. If this is your first time to the channel, consider subscribing. On this channel, you can learn about power tools, equipment repairs, how to grow your lawn business, and other related stuff. Don't forget to click that bell notification so you don't miss out on anything. Today, we're going to be covering the first 3 steps with Yardbook, and we are starting right now. Okay, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So we are in the Google search engine, and it is okay if you use other search engines. This is just the one that we use. Alright, so you're just going to type in Yardbook. Okay, right here. Now, we are signing up for free, so you have that up here to the right. We're going to log in since I did start the sign up free process a few moments ago, but I didn't fill out any of the profile stuff, so we will be doing all of that together. Okay, let's see here. Just create a password. Okay, now on this Remember Me button, you can use that if you're using this program on your own computer, laptop, desktop, your cell phone. What this will allow you to do is whenever you come to it, this will already be here. All you have to do is click login. But if you're using this, say, at a library and it's in a public area, you won't want to click the Remember Me button because then anybody can get into your account. If you forget your password, you can do that here. And if you are new and you haven't made it this far, you can just go, I want to register, or on the home page it'll say sign up for free. Yardbook is a great software. We have been using it for almost 3 years, and there are some areas of the software that you do have to pay a little bit of a fee for to unlock some of the extra features, and we will cover that on another video. So right now we're just going to be showing you guys how to use the free features, which is a lot. Okay, so here you're going to type in your name. Now you have your name, business name, the address, the zip code, all this kind of stuff. So you're going to fill all that out. So we're just going to put some stuff in here. Okay, we're just going to put my lawn business. Oops. Let's see here. Whoops. I got butterfingers here. Okay, and then the address, you can just put whatever you want. There we go. How about Main Street? It's not a real place, by the way. Phone number. There we go. And I'm not sure what the referral code is, and you put in your time zone. And you can change what we have just entered anytime in the future. So if you move, for example, a lot of people, they start their business at home and then down the road they end up getting a shop, or they get an office, or whatever the case may be, or they move to another city, another state, then you can go in there and you can change that. Okay, so when you go into your Yardbook account here, okay, let's just get familiar with some of the things. Your top right here where it says welcome. You'll have catalog, employees, and so on, and then log out. We'll cover some of these other things another day. User profile. Let's just click that real quick. This is where those things that you can change: your name, your email, your password, current password, cancel your account. If you want a profile picture on there, you can do that too. So, all right, let's back out here. Okay, so this is your dashboard. Okay, you can have dashboard, customers, jobs, estimates, invoices, chemicals, equipment, site map, and a whole lot more, which we are going to cover in many videos in the future for you guys. It's going to be in our playlist, and it's going to be titled Yardbook Videos. So as we make more videos about Yardbook, we're going to put it in there, and hopefully that will help a lot of you guys out grow your business, because this is a fantastic software, and you definitely want to be able to use it because it's free. I mean, why wouldn't you want to use it? If you were like me in the very beginning and you are writing everything down on paper, which is fine, that that keeps track of everything. But as time goes on, you get more and more customers. You really have to get organized, and this is the way to go. I know there's other softwares out there, but for us, this has worked great. It's easy to follow. They are constantly updating with new features and stuff, and they let you know about that. So that's pretty awesome. Okay, so we're going to cover this another time, but we're just going to cover our first 3 steps with Yardbook. We just covered the first one. That's creating our free account. Next, we're going to go to customers. Okay, we have no customers because it's a brand new account, so we're going to go add. Now, here's the thing about this address here. The system will kind of fuss at you a little bit if you don't have the right address in. It's like it knows what the correct address is, which is too funny. But you can get away with it. You just got to kind of manipulate it a little bit. If you don't know and you need to put something in there, just put whatever you need in there, and then later you can put the correct address in. Sometimes I picked up a new customer. I'll get their name, their phone number, and they'll tell me the address over the phone, or I'll say, yeah, I know right where that's at. I'll go over there, but I'll forget to write down the home address, and then when I get back here to fill it in, it's too late to text them. So I just put whatever, because you can't have the profile of a customer unless you have something in there. So, all right, so let's go ahead and put Bobby, and the last name we're going to put customer. Okay, email is optional. So this is used if you want to email them an invoice or anything like that. You can have that in there. And in fact, we're going to go ahead and put that in there so we can use that as an example. That'll be part of our beginning steps. And we're just going to go ahead and put in a phone number. Oh, whoops, sorry about that. I didn't have my numbers locks on. There we go. All right, business name. Now, this is for those customers who have commercial accounts. Even if it is a commercial account. If you don't want to put a business name, you don't have to. So it doesn't have the asterisk by it. So that means it's not really going to care if you have it on or not, or if you have a name in there or not. Prospect. Yes, this is a potential prospect or potential customer. This is good because if it's someone you're going out to do an estimate with or for, you can put that in there, and it's just a little added note to you, when you go back and you look at the paperwork. So, all right, so the address, let's go ahead and let's just put, just a random deal here. That was okay. And then you're going to click Save. Now, you can go back into that customer's profile, and you can change any of that at any time. Okay, so now, when you click Customers, what's going to happen is they're going to all start populating up on the home page or on the customer page, and they'll be alphabetical order. You can go over here to delete them, or you can go here to edit, and if it's highlighted like this, you click on that, it'll take you right to it. It has the phone number, the email, the address, and whatnot. Okay, so you click on that customer. Now here, it's going to have activities, properties, estimates, invoices, payments, and notes. We'll cover that on another day. Over here to the right, it's going to have some helpful links. Import customers from from Excel files. Learn more about Show Me button, and so on. Okay, back to the customer here. Remember that question: is this a prospect? It has the address, the email, the phone number. Net 30. So a lot of you guys bill 30 days out, 90 days out, 10, 15 days, 7 days, whatever the case may be. You can change that right there. You can send them text messages and emails from this software. That's also the cool thing. That is great. Down here, you're going to have job, task, estimate, invoice, property, and program. We'll cover that in another video. Okay, so now down here into the different sections, the property section. Now, a customer may own multiple properties, or maybe it's multiple commercial properties, and it's someone who owns all of those. You can have all of that in one profile here for that customer. Balance. This shows everything that they have paid or anything that they haven't paid. Invoices, payments, estimates, activities, before and after photos. You can do that in this software. Any type of notes and attachments you want to add in here. So that's cool. The other great thing about the software, whenever you are in the customer profile and you're doing different things, if you don't click save and you back out, it saves it automatically anyways. So that's definitely good. There is one or two other areas in the software where it doesn't, but I can't remember what that is. All right, so we're going to go ahead, and this is number 2. We just finished up creating a customer profile. Now we're going to go to the last step, invoices. Okay, so here we hit new invoice, pending payment, and paid. This will be on every invoice. The green is indicating that you are in the first step. So it tells you right here, the invoice has not been sent to the customer yet. Select send to customer from the action menu to send. That's going to be right here. Okay. So once we create our invoice, we'll actually send it to us, and we'll show you guys what it looks like when we pull that up. Okay. So let's get on down here. Remember, anything that's highlighted you can change by clicking on it. If it's bold letters like that, you can still change that too. Okay, so this is invoice number 1001. You can change that to whatever you want. Let's put 0001. Boom. And from there on out, it will follow suit to that if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so today's date, we're going to use today's date, but if you want to change it, like today's Wednesday, say you did the property on Monday and you're just now getting to your paperwork, you can change that. So actually we'll just change that back to Monday. Okay, this is your company info, my lawn business, the address, and so on, and then your customer info right here. Okay, you go down to add an item. Okay, this is where you're going to add any of your different services that you might have provided that day. If you want to, you can click on any of these. Now when you click on one, you have to put add item, and then it will take you out of this screen and put you back to where it was before. You can click multiple items. Okay, and it has a lot of pre-written services here, but you can change that too. If you want to create your own, please select product services below or click here to add a new one, and we will cover that another day. So let's just get out of all these ones that we clicked here. Here we go, and we're just going to keep it simple today. We're just going to put grass cutting. So you click on that, put add item to invoice. Okay, and it's right here. Now if you want to change where it just says grass cutting, you want to add a little bit more information into that, you can. Grass cutting plus let's say flower bed cleanup. Oops, cleanup. There we go. Now it's right there, and if you can put anything you want in there. Okay. Now here it has the unit price, the taxes, and total price and whatnot, and we'll cover how you can use these different things another day. But just to keep it simple, let's just say it's going to be, I don't know, $75, right? Okay, you type in 75, hit enter. Okay, so now if you have multiple items in here, then you can change the order of this, or you can click on more details, and it goes down the list, because this right here, I believe there was 3 more. So it stops here, then it goes a few more down. Or you can delete that if you want. Okay, so you come down to the subtotal, the discount, the tax, past due, and whatnot. So right now, this is what they owe. And here you got a net 30, so you can change that. Here are all your different options here. Due upon receipt, which is the one I use a lot. And then check balances. So right now they owe $75 or whatever it is we put there. And here you can print this out and give it to them. Let's go back. Here we go. You can add comments in here. This flower bed was a pain to do. This flower bed was a pain to do. Whoops. To do and wasn't worth. Whoops. I got big old sausage fingers. Wasn't worth the money. You can write anything you want. The point being here. Okay. And if you save that, it will be there. But keep in mind that when you email this to the customer, they're going to see that right there. So you may not want to put something like that in there. But this is that section I was telling you about, that if you don't click save, it won't save it. I don't know how many times I've filled out this comment section with a lot of stuff and I didn't click save and I had to do it all over again. All of this would be saved, but that section there. And you get into a detailed description and just, I mean, you can really do a lot more here. It just goes on down. So, but we're going to keep it simple. Okay, so we got $75 there. We're just going to put thank you. Whoops. Thank you. That's all we're going to put. You can put whatever you want in there. All right, so we're going to go down here to, you have edit, create recurring invoice, create similar, record payment, send payment. We're going to go down to set to paid. Now, you only want to click this if they've already given you the money. Okay, if you're creating an invoice and they haven't paid you yet, then you will want to click set to pending payment. This will light up green and this will be gray. But because we click paid first, you can't change it unless you go back and you delete this invoice, which we can go ahead and do. I'll show you guys how to do that. So you go to Invoices. Okay, here we are. Here's today. Since you can't change that I know of to pending payment, we're just going to go ahead and delete it real quick. Let's see where we're at. Delete. Okay, and then now we're going to go to Invoice and we're going to create a new one real quick. And then we'll go to pending payment. Okay, here we are. Select your customer. Bobby customer. There we are. All right, let's add our item. Grass cutting. Okay, plus flower bed, I think, right? Plus flower bed cleanup. Oops. Cleanup. Okay, there we are. And what did we charge them? 75 bucks, I think it was. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead. Oh, we set that for Mondays. Remember? Bam. There we are. All right, so they haven't paid us yet, but we're going to create an invoice and we're going to mail it to them. Okay, we just did pending. So now we're done in here. You can click save if you want, but it saves it automatically. So we're going to go out, and I can show you this. Invoices here. Now, once you get into invoices here, you click on your customer there, and it will bring that invoice back up. See, that was for Monday. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and send it to them. You click send. You can either print it out and mail it to them, or you can email it to them. And we did put their email address in there, so it will automatically default back to that. It will give the invoice number. Now it says number 2 because remember we deleted invoice number 1. And it looks like it did go to 1002 instead of 0001. All right, and it says hello Bobby. And you can change this too. You can go into the system and you can change everything that this says, and we'll cover that in another video. All right, you can click send and it'll actually send it to me. Okay, so let's say they wanted to go ahead and make a payment. All right, so you can go to paid, set paid. Now you got to do one more thing. You're going to go down to record payment. Okay, so here you're going to put whatever date you did. And now this is up to you. You can either put the date that you did the work on, or you can put the date that you are doing the payment received. It's up to you on how you want to do that. So we're going to put paid today. I like to keep the day I did the work on the invoice and the day I got paid, whatever day it was that I got paid. So, all right, so here you can write notes. You can put whatever you want in there, whatever categories. You can change that. We'll cover that in another video. And then here, check, credit card, cash, PayPal, transfer, other, whatever you want to do. So they're going to do, let's just say check. And you put save. And that's it. So our next video that's going to follow this is invoices. So it's going to show you how to make changes in your invoice. We'll go more in depth on that on the next video. Let's go ahead and go into our email and see what that looks like to the customer. Sometimes AOL responds pretty slowly towards the end of the day. All right, here we are, right here. Okay, invoice number. Hello, Bobby. Here's your invoice. View invoice. Invoice number. Okay, let's view invoice. I don't think I've ever been on the receiving end. I don't even think I know what the invoice looks like. Let's take a look. Here we go. Okay. Send message, so if they want to send it back to you. Store card on file, take a survey, before and after photos. And of course, if you have your company logo, which I highly recommend, once you put that in your profile, your company profile, it will be updated right here. It'll have all the information here. It'll have the invoice, the number, the payment. See, it shows that they paid it here because that's negative, and then there's no balance. It says thank you for your business because that's what we typed in the comment section. And it says here you can download or print it. And if they want to send a message back, they can do that too. Okay, so that's pretty much it as far as this guy goes. If you have any questions, please leave them in the description below. I hope this helps you guys create your new profile on your Yardbook. And good luck to you guys. I'm Kevin with Texas Veteran Lawn Service, and we'll see you next time.